Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 17 and into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
For the extra point.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now there's...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Samuels. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
4 yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Intercepted.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Following the interception, Love got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Love's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Valdez-Scantling.
21-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score, Packers 21. Steelers.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Brissett, going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 79 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
1st down, going to the air with Love. And this is caught at the 8. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mercedes Lewis. with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers continue to roll. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jamal Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 38, Steelers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
1st down, Steelers.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
They run the counter. Snell. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Recovered by the offense.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Going back to Love. Eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustment.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards.
3-yard line.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Looking for Shepard deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 43 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams taking it in as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Packers 45, Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And some room to work. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
This is Samuels. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Brissett. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
3rd and long.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Samuels, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to at least knock the deficit down a bit. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll roll him out right. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Here's Samuels. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
26 Mike. Hey. 26 Mike.
To throw is Brissett. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are able to get a score back. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, that was dangerous.
Love's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Brings up second.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Coming to you. Coming to you.
Play action this time with Love. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. To throw now, here's Love. He's got the hook up to Lazard. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. The Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Love now. And that's complete to Lewis. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Packers 52, Steelers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And
he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Taken down at the
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. He'll drop it underneath here to Snell. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Trying to get it with Snell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Here's Brissett. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need